Today we're going to be working on a couple of poses, chair pose and slope. In this workout, I am going to recommend that you use something besides a chair, something that's rooted down, perhaps the edge of a very solid table, maybe a banister in your house, or a countertop that you can hold on to. As you can see with slope, we are going to be leaning away with our body weight, and it is kind of hard to balance and do this with a chair that may be tipping over. So it's in your best interest to use something a little bit more solid and mounted. For more explanation about slope pose and chair, you can see the bar basics at the end of this video. Let's get to work. We're going to be starting our workout in chair pose, and this is where we're going to remain for the entirety of the workout pretty much. So putting our knees and ankles together, we're going to come up onto our toes releve and then sinking down as if we're sitting down onto a chair. Let's start in chair by taking some hip circles. We're maintaining that posture, just circling our hips around. Now we're going to slide down and up. Slide down to low chair, up to releve, slide down and up. Now we're going to hold here in chair. Go ahead and open up those knees and lean away from your bar into slope. Now hold here, let those legs shake. Just hold this position, keeping your neck in line with your spine. Almost there. Hold, hold, hold. Rising up, sink into chair and open the knees. Close, open, close. Press open, press close, open. And from here, lean away back into slope and hold, hold, hold. Very good. Feel it shaking. Coming back up. Let's put our knees down. We're going to rise to releve, and we're going to take a grand plie almost, coming down with our feet parallel. Rise to releve, sinking down the whole way. Drop your heels, roll up through your spine. Releve. Sliding down, drop the heels, rolling up through our spine. Now here a little stretch, port de bras to the left, right arm, port de bras, and up, again to the left, and rise. To the right, and rise. Now back to the beginning in chair pose, circle those hips, circle, 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 slide it down, slide up, slide it down, slide it up, keeping those toes raised, slide it down, up, slide, hold here in chair, open those knees, keeping those feet in close, lean away from the bar, and hold, 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 keep holding. Good. Now rising up into chair, open and close. Open knees and close. Press, open, squeeze, close. Open. Now hold here and slide back, lean away to slope. Rising up. Let's go ahead, rise to releve. Sinking down, drop the heels, roll up through the spine. Releve. Take it all the way down. Drop the heels, roll up through the spine, releve. Drop it all the way down. Drop the heels, roll up. Now lean back into port de bras to the left and right. Left. Really stretching out through that spine. And the right. Nice and graceful. And that's it. So let's go ahead and practice chair pose and slope. Before we begin, let's talk about the pelvic tuck. So we don't want our booty to be pushing back. We want to make sure that it is tucked in. So taking your pelvis and rotating it forward, tucking forward here as if you've got a string that's pulling in and out. When you do that, you have the proper tuck, you'll feel that your glutes engage, and so does your core. You can liken this to any work in Pilates or yoga where you're lying on your mat and you take the navel to spine. So if I were lying down with this proper tuck, I would be pressing my low back into the ground, into the mat. So just imagine that in a standing position. That's the kind of tuck that you want to have. You want to maintain that tuck when you're doing chair or slope, and basically anything in bar. Okay, so coming over, holding on lightly. You are going to want to step your feet in for when you lean away. You don't want to be too far away here. Go ahead, you want to have your ankles and your knees together. Rise up to releve, so you're up on your toes, and you're going to sink back, keeping that pelvic tuck. You're basically just sitting straight down as if you're sitting in a chair. Okay, so taking chair to slope, basically all that we're going to do going from chair is open up our knees and lean away from the bar. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that you do want to have your neck in line with your spine. So as you lean away, you don't want to be like dropping back, straining forward. You simply want to stay in line with the spine, and as you slope back, your neck just stays in alignment and goes backwards. So rather than looking straight on at your mirror, you're tilting up, and you would be looking like at the top of your ceiling here with your gaze. Just making sure that that neck is in line. So coming back over to the bar, or whatever you have at your home, go ahead and rise up, sink into chair. Now, open those knees, hinge those knees open like this. So when you're doing that, your heels are touching together. And simply lean away from the bar. So you're pressing your hips forward and leaning back. And this is slope. So you should feel that really making your legs shake. If you're not shaking, maybe dip and bend a little bit lower. So that's been chair and slope. It's what we'll be using in this workout.